Right. Are we ready? Is everyone there? I hope so. And yep, we are ready. Yes, we are. Excellent. We are through. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to a Wednesday. Hope everyone is doing well. Kind of like gone round in full circle, haven't we? Back to the original Wednesdays. Anyway, hope everyone is doing well and had a nice couple of evenings. We have started a little bit early this evening by a couple of minutes, but never mind. We're going to steam on ahead. How are we all? Okay, let's do the hellos. No, let's do what we're going to do tonight. Now, tonight we are going to hopefully, fingers crossed, turn something like that plasticky type of horribly kit that we made the other day. That wasn't too bad. It was just a bit tacky and tacky into something that looks a bit cool. Not so blacky, tacky, but doesn't look so great on that camera, does it? So I'll show you on that one in a little while. But that's what we're going to do tonight with a couple of basic steps. And it kind of like making a little, just in this corner here, like we mentioned a few times, little hobo cottages. The cottages, shacks. They look good there. And then I'll clear the side down. I'll do that over the next coming nights, I think. Let's end up having coffee stirrers and track and all sorts. But also tonight, we were naughty people. We popped into the model shop and we came out with more than we went in for. But anyway, I will. Do you want to see what I got from the model shop? Probably not, actually. You don't want to know. But yeah. So we're going to say hello to everyone. Fair few popping in now. It has got to past. Excellent. So let's see who is in their house. So we're going to say hello to Paul. Someone's been busy off camera. Yeah, should be more like chic to shabby. Yes, because it goes down. But I used the shabby from chic because I was kind of like going from tatty to class, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Well, I thought my one was a little bit better. But anyway, as we go. Hello, Paul. Hello, me. Hello, Colin. Hello, Paul. Hello, Stephen. Hello, David Cookmate. Scrolling. Johnny Dawson is here, but he's also in a conference meeting, so be quiet. Right, okay, so who else is here? Stephen, how are you doing, good sir? John from GN15. Brian from the Angel Share. Good evening, Tim and all in chat. I made it on time tonight. Yay. And Melvin, how are you, good sir? I did ask before, Melvin, but I can't remember if I got an answer. Have those photos gone through to you yet? If you just give a yes or a no, not yet, that'd be cool. Hello, Norman. How are you? 5x5 from Norman. Excellent. Everyone's saying hello. Boo-boo-doo. Right, scrolling. Chris is in the house. Jerry's here as well. Good. Simon, how are you, good sir? Evening, Tim. Not feeling great, being off work, but okay. Oh, well, hopefully you feel a bit better, mate, and it's not too serious. All right, Melvin has put hi, Paul. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hi there, Chris. Right, okay. Yes. Oh, excellent, fantastic. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I sat there going, have they got to him? I hope they've got to him. But yeah, glad they've got to you. Okay, so I did mention we popped into the model shop. I should do. Well, actually, I went to the model shop to do some work. I came out poorer than when I went in, which is kind of weird, isn't it? We should kind of like go in to do some work to come out a bit richer. But it was a model shop, so what could I do? So, yeah. Oh yeah, I did some work. It was some photography work to help out and bits and bobs. And yeah, they had a few things. So I'm gonna just say whoopsie. But should we have a look? Should we have a look? Norman wants us to have a look. Okay, cool. So let's flick over to Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. This one is the workbench. So, oh, a bag of goodies. A bag of goodies. Oh. Let's see. What we got? Right, okay, 12 people in. Excellent. 12 people get to see the good news. Obviously, you know, we bought this bad boy, didn't we? Yeah, we bought this bad boy. Okay. Yeah, sounds fun. So I had to obtain. The reason I had to obtain was because this just looked a bit weird, right? Oh dear, I've lost it. Okay, I can't find the double O gauge ones anyway. So first off, we had to obtain. Yeah, of course, Annie and Clarabelle. Why not? I mean, you got Thomas, you may as well get Annie and Clarabelle, yeah? So, cool, yeah? But they also had in the cabinet a green one. So, yeah, he came home with us, which meant we couldn't really leave the brown one there. As you can see, we had to bring him home as well. Which then left, obviously, the red one. Which, you know, red's Eli's favourite colour. So I thought, I can't go home without the red one, or he will be like, where's the red one? But what happened then was the only train that was left on the shelf after taking those was obviously that one. So I had to bring it home because he just looked so lonely. So yeah, we have now got the new Thomas range ready for the Thomas layout. Anyway, we'll get on to what we're doing tonight because not everyone wants to know about Thomas and friends. So pop those back in the bag. But that's what happens, isn't it? You go to the model shop and you just come out with more than you were thinking. But anyway, it was a lovely trip down there. Upstairs, downstairs. Definitely check their website out, as always, guys, if you can. Cracking service. A fair few of you used them before. And, yeah, definitely recommend them. Right, so... But we've also got Edward and Henry from the double O gauge one, so they'll also be on the track. And I think we've got Duck as well. And I'm in the process of getting hold of Douglas and Donald and Emily. But yeah, okay, so as we were saying, let's have a look at these. We want to turn this plasticky type of look. This is what we're doing tonight, guys. So I do apologise if you just jumped in and saw Thomas going on. But that was this week's bargain buys. Well, not really a bargain buy, but hey. So, hello, Tom. Cheers for dropping in, mate. So, yeah, we want to go get rid of this plasticky sheet. So, I did a bit of experimentation, and I remembered what I did. And we came up with this. Now, the roof is meant to be like a silvery, but in this light, you can't really see. You see glimpses of it. So I was going for a rusty type of metal. Easy and dopey. Yes, we've got Bill and Ben as well. They're already in the cupboard. So yeah, I wasn't quite sure whether to go black or what. Anyway, in the end, I did a bit of silver and I chucked in some rusty kind of effect. So let's get it away from the light. It kind of looks a bit like that. Not too sure, but it goes nicely. But it was the wood effect I was mainly going for. And on this camera, it shows up quite well. We can bring it in. Come out a bit. There we go. It shows up not too badly. So I think not too bad. Now, people find this quite tacky and it looks a bit playish, toyish, but after with a little bit of basic painting, it then does the job. Okay, as you can see, sort of. What do you guys reckon? Good job? Okay job? Satisfactory? Right, anyway, that's going up into that. So what I have done is, oh, well, as you can see, this is my wooden version, isn't it? There's the wooden version of the toilet. So that was the full coffee sticks, scrapes, da-de-da. This was their plastic version that I managed to paint up a bit nice. And they kind of, you know, I'm still within the same sort of context of theme. So I was happy. So first off, we start off with undercoating it with a white prime. And as you already know, this room is very, very tiny. I am not going to spray paint in this room at this time of night. I'll never get to sleep. So take the roof off, because the roof's the one thing that I had lots of tricky with. I just kept painting, repainting, redoing, scrubbing away, done. But yeah. So first of all I used was a flat earth, the brown kind of colour. So we'll start off with that again as usual. And a paintbrush. Nope, we're not going paintbrush because we're going all over with this one. So I got myself a dibby dobby dabber. Gonna dibby dobby dab it on. Back to the old patting it all on. So what have you guys been up to? Anything cool, interesting projects going on? Chris has been doing some bird watching, if I understand this rightly. He finally got pricked. He finally realised, hang on a minute, we've got a chap here who's should have been jabbed months ago. Let's get him in. Hello, lurking in the background. Good old Mark. Drowning. Paul's been drowning sorrows. Oh dear. I've been creating soda. The bird's got. I've been creating the baseboards in the shed. Chris has been asking for weeks to be pricked. Months, I think, actually. It's going to get into the bits where Miss Sponge didn't get to, but obviously we want to. Now, it's still quite a bit shiny. The shed is a little bit shiny, is due to the fact that light up there is literally just shining off of. Like if we look here. If we get no light, quite flat, but if we get the light on it, it still shines quite dramatic. But that's because the light box is directly a metre above, I think, anyway. Right, so yeah, it's another painting session this evening. Get these shacks done, and then we'll make the decking, not tonight, but we'll get the decking done for them in that little area. And then that little area will pretty much be done round near the viaduct, the bridge. Right, where's that gone? I needed a bit of that. I want a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. Ow! Oopsie. Wood glue. I dropped the wood glue. Never good dropping wood glue. Mixing, mixing, mixing. Mixing up the paint. Yeah, because the only big brush I've got is what I use for the dry brushing at the present minute. Need to get some more brushes. I barely paint yet. I keep running out of brushes. I think Rosie steals them for something. I think Norman mentioned about adding a grey, a thin coat of grey, what's that called? Dry brushing. That might dull it down a bit as well. We'll have a look at that in a little bit. Right. That's one side. Yeah, but what's even funnier is, Norman, I wasn't meant to be buying anything from the model shop. I was meant to be doing work. I wasn't meant to be spending money. I was meant to be making money. An hour and a half's work, and I've come out with lots of trains. I didn't get the job. No, I did. I did the job before I spent the money I earned. The job was done. A little bit of bartering. Oh, it's too quiet when I paint. This is why I don't like painting live, because I'm concentrating. I mean, what is there to concentrate about? I mean, come off it, Tim. You're putting some brown paint over a building. Hello, Andy. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Hello, Ian. How are you, good sir? Been seeing your castle come along, mate, in pictures. Not doing badly. Not doing badly at all. Do what you can, when you can. Not quite, Paul. Put it this way. No cash transferred hands. So the kids are on beans on toast again this week. Hey, Jason, how you doing? I know the time between us and you guys can be difficult, especially when you guys have got your work and everything. But yeah, thanks for dropping in, mate. Oh, hello, Cameron. Hello, Steve. How are you, good sir? Hope you are keeping well. Right, okay, so I think we've got okay. Some bits are lighter, darker, looking good, looking good. Oh, it's Jason. Oh yeah, sorry, that's Train Freak Jason. There's three Jasons that pop. Well, as far as I'm aware, there's three Jasons that pop in over here. So you got Quarry Central Jason, Train Freak Jason, and then Barnabas Junction Jason, who pops in every so often. So when someone says hello, Jason, it's like, oh, which Jason's popped in? Oh yeah. So right, so there's our first coat. Obviously, apart from the base coat, some bits are a bit darker than others, purposely because I want some bits to be faded a little bit more. If that makes sense. Well, it did in my head anyway. All my regulars, I just want to let you know, yes, we are going to do some videos on Sodor. We're going to call it Sodor in the Shed. But please be aware that these are just videos that we're popping out here and there. I'm still doing my live streams on this ON30. So if you're here for the ON30 and not too fussed and not a fan of seeing how we scratch build a bit of Thomas going on in the shed, then skip those videos, but don't disappear, please. We enjoy your company. And if you want to check out both, do look at the videos when they come out. But obviously, I like my regulars, so my live stream are still going to be doing what we're doing at the moment. We're going to be starting, once I've finished this hobo jungle area, we are going to have a look at doing that big fig tree I mentioned. I thought actually what we'll do that on a live stream because that'll be more interesting and fun. Right, okay. So what we're doing here is just wait for this to dry while we talk a bit of rubbish. So yeah, there are going to be a couple of videos that are going to be popping out on the channel, and it's going to be building Sodor in the shed. Obviously, that's why we've got some more Thomas trains and what have you. But don't think that's where we're going because I'm still doing this ON30. And the ON30 is also going to be put in the garden. No, that's not going to happen. I'm just going to go and give you passwords and that. Yay, the WWS competition. That was another Andy that won that, wasn't it? Lots of Andys. Right, okay, so the next thing I done was, where's it gone? My magic ink. There. How many projects do I plan? Just two, which is the ON30 live streaming and the boys layout. Just them two. Right, so I've got a bit of my magic water here. My bit of black, bit of brown ink along with some IPA and whatnot. And all I do here is just run it over the top there. Let it go into the crevices. Let it go into the crevices. The password is Nacho Business. I like it. Alright, so... And what that's doing, you can see you start bringing out the darker areas in the wood grain. Now this coat gets applied a few times. but not one after the other. We move on to the next bit in a minute. No, Jason. Sorry, yeah, hang on. we'll answer that one. Jason's asking whether my OM30 will go through the shed. Probably not, to be fair, because it depends how the garden is massive for the OM30. Now, last year, was it last summer, guys? We had a... How many meters of O-gauge track did we have running around that garden? Too many meters. Can't remember for the life of me now. Well, the O-gauge went 70 foot long to another 70 foot, and 22 foot wide with another 22 foot. So we had roughly around the garden in O-gauge. God blimey, I can't remember for the life of me now. It must have been a good... You see that coming through? Giving a nice texture there, this magic ink of mine. It was big. We've got a 70 foot, I think it's a 75 foot by 24 foot garden. And it went all the way round it as in a loop, and then back on itself. So put the double O-gauge track for the ON30, we're going to get a lot more in, so we might just not bother going through the shed. Rosie's playing in the garden, and I am putting the track down. That was fun last summer. We'll see how fun we can do this summer with what we can do. We'll come up with something. We're always that. What do we call it? Adventurous here. I don't just mean on the channel, I mean in the house. Yeah, the wash, Jason, is my magic ink that I use on pretty much everything. Is a spray bottle that has black India ink in it, 3/4 IPA. No, half 50/50. It's 50 full of water, 50 full of IPA, so it's watered down a bit. About 8 drops, because that's a massive bottle there, about 8 drops of black ink, black India ink, and half a bottle, one of these small bottles here, of brown ink. And it creates a really, really nice wash that I've really enjoyed. I've used it for my rocks, I've used it for my woodwork, I'm now using it on plastic, which I've never seen. Why on earth is that hidden there? That's allowed. Oh, Ian, can you rewrite that again, mate? I pressed the wrong flipping button. I didn't mean to delete that. That is my fault. That was an accidental delete. Ian, why did I... Hidden. I didn't mean to delete that. Ian's just said that he was getting his... Fox Junction back up and running, so I went to go and click to say I don't understand why that was hidden by YouTube, and I've accidentally deleted it. I am so bad. That wasn't a moderator's fault, that was mine. So I shouldn't touch things, should I? When you next do a vid to start off sod or series, can you do a bit where you go, "This is Tim," and talk rubbish about yourself? No. I'll leave that all for the live streams. Right, okay, so next we get the the dirt kind of colour that I've come across. It's a nice sort of thing, sort of dirt. So I'll get that, and we're going to dry brush that over. So what I'm going to do, get myself a bit of tissue. And try and dab up a bit of this ink, and as you can see, it's making it already pop quite nicely. All I'm doing is just soaking up the excess. Right, now click on show. There we go. Again, YouTube has hidden. King Fox Junction will be up and running soon. Why has YouTube hidden that? Right there. Hello, Tris, mate. How you doing, buddy? I'm just showing everyone the stack that I got from the model shop today. So you missed that bit, mate. But anyway, no, I sent a picture to Tris earlier, so he's seen them. Okay, so this is now, like mentioned, we've popped. Right, the next bit to make it pop is the dry brushing. So I get me using one of these dodgy paint brushes. Dab, 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 dop, 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 dop. And then just give a gentle going over. I think I'm making this up because it hasn't come out. There we go. Do a gentle bit at a time. As you can see, it's starting to come up on the edge here. Because obviously, what you don't want is to put too much down. If you put too much down, you can't. Well, you go back to. So we got the darker earth colour. Then we put in some really dark brown to get through the crevices. Now we're highlighting with a lighter brown, and I'm hoping it's coming out okay.
Yeah, hello guys.
Hello guys, hello. Okay, Eli's here. What you got to show him, Eli?
I got this Donald and this Texaco one.
Sorry guys, if you thought Thomas had enough tonight, but we got Duck. Eli's come bursting in with Duck. Right,
yeah, and this Texaco one.
And this Texaco. Hold on, mate. Let's have a look at it. And some Texaco. Excellent. I think they enjoyed that, mate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do have Annie and Clarabelle and...
Yeah, they've already seen all the Annie and Clarabelles and the Thomases, buddy. I've shown them already.
Yeah, what about Gordon's?
What about Gordon? Yep, they saw Gordon.
Toby? What? Percy?
Toby, yep, they saw Toby and Percy. They saw James.
Yep.
They didn't see Henry and Edward because Backman haven't got the new Henry and Edward, but Daddy's got the Hornby ones in the cupboard, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right, are you going back to bed now?
Yeah.
Good man, good kiss. Right, off you go, mate. Can you shut the door on the way out, please?
Sure can.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Bless him. But yeah, okay, so that's the slight highlights coming through. But like I say, we do this process quite often. Often? No, we will. I'll re-say that again in a minute. Oh, not nice. There we go. I think I'm running out of that paint. Now you do this until you personally are happy with how much you want on. So I don't want too much on just yet, because we're going to do another coat of the ink, and then I'm going to do a more lighter colour than this dirt, but this kind of like gives it the first lift. As you can see, well, hopefully it's coming through okay. Who made this kit? Now this kit is it plastic feel? I think it's a very cheap plastic kit. The USA plastic fill, I think they called it. Yep, there it is. Comes in boxes like this. Very high-tech, colourful. Comes in a box like this. And in this kit was the Hobo Jungle, which is that one there. So we got this shack. One that I've already painted, which is that one. Okay. A little toilet, but they come like this type of horrible shiny plastic, really toy looking. And obviously that one as well. And to be fair, they're quite easy to put together. It's quite comical watching me put it together, but it was quite easy to put it together. And now we're making them look the part. So as I was showing earlier, that's one that I experimented with and really like it. So that's how we're going to turn this one into it, because it goes with the same. Here's the wooden one I made the other month. So it kind of like will blend with the same theme, colours, sort of thing. So that's my scratch built one, and this is their plasticky one. So yeah, pop these back up on the side there. Right, so what we've done, we got some of it to pop. We're now going to go back to this one again, the little black ink. Well, the mixture of ink, shall I say? Has anyone else popped in? I spotted Jason, Tris, and Cameron. I think that's it. Oh, Kieran. Hiya, Kieran, mate. Sorry, I missed that one. Everyone said hello to Eli. Excellent. Have I missed anyone else? Oh, Ewan. Blimey, I'm really bad at it tonight. Hello, Ewan, buddy. How you doing? Right, so yeah. Now we're going to go back to adding on a bit of the black ink again, just over the top, and let it soak in. Now, this is my mixture, but pretty much the same sort of thing would work as the Nulla oil from what's that place? Citadel Paints. That would work exactly the same, but I can get a lot more for my money making my own. Yeah, Tris, the kits have been around longer than we have, mate. I just saw it in the model shop the other day, and for the fact it was like £18, I was like, you know what? What could go wrong? Well, apart from letting me do it, what could really go wrong? So I built it Saturday night. Wow, we're on Wednesday already, didn't we? Yeah, built it Saturday night on the live stream and painting it tonight. Yep, they are supposed to be metal. We'll get to that bit. Not quite finished yet. Well, I think they're supposed to be metal anyway. That's what I've done with the other ones. So on these ones here, the side, I've kind of like given them a dull metal colour and then some rust. They don't show so well in this light, which is annoying. But we'll go through that process in a minute. Or 10. Now I'm just using the tissue because I put a bit too much down around there. And although it gives a nice weathering look, that's towards the end. Rather than halfway through. Oh yeah, no worries, Norman. No worries, just I believe they are metal. What makes me a bit odd about this one is why on earth did he put the gas sign on back to front? You see there? You know, he's put the gas sign on back to front. I mean, in theory, would you not have flipped it over and had it going the other way so it could read out gas? Or was he wanting it to come through on the inside so you could read it obviously there, but I don't know. Okay, so once again, get me tissue and dab off some of this. There's one last coat of paint on this one. We are using I've got that tune stuck in my head. Using like a chalk white. Out of focus. What's out of focus? I'm lost. I'm seeing focus. Please don't tell me my computer's gone kaput. Right, I think it's coming through okay. I apologise if we've lost focus. I think it's my arm. My hand gets a bit close to the camera and then boom. Right, so. Like a repeat and rinse. Rinse and repeat. Repeat and rinse. Repeat. So again, now that's gone a bit too white or too light. Let's bring it up to, yeah, gone a bit too white. So the last case of one last bit of my magic ink. Yeah, it's because I've gone back to, I haven't plugged my camera. I've been using my camera quite a lot for what I actually brought it for. So I haven't been able to keep my batteries all upcharged yet because I'm failing. So the webcam's doing that horrible in out, in out, in out, in and out of focus sort of rubbish that it does. Which I always moan about, hence why I swapped over to the other camera, but like I said. How odd. Photographer using his camera for something? Right. So now, putting the wash back on one more time, I've got to what I think is a nice colour. Or a nice, for me. You can do that as much as you want or as little as you want, and you will get your own personal colour, but I do think I might have gone a bit too white on this one, but that's all right. You know, we'll live. Is Cameron? Is Cameron off? Is he? I missed that one. Catch you later, Cameron. Have a good time, mate. Oh, got to ask. Did Cameron, when he moved, did you also move school, or were you just still in the same area to stay at your school? Hello, Tim JD. How you doing, mate? Nice couple of new wagons you got there, buddy. Right, so let's that sit for a moment, and then we're going to move on to the metal bits, which are these bits here. Oh, okay, I've just seen, yeah, I've just read that, Tom, thank you. Right, so these bits here are metal. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's a, yeah, that's a metal as well, a bit of metal. So what we're going to do here is get ourselves a steel colour, first of all. I think this is the way I did it. I can't remember now. I think I'm going to make this bit up on the way because I can't remember whether I put the rust on and then the steel, or the steel on and the rust. But hey, we're going to go this way round, okay? So we're going to paint these bits like a steel colour. Yeah, I keep seeing flickering out the corner of my eyes. Camera's like, oh, what do I focus on? That pressure's moving too quick. So I apologise about that. Right. That's the first bit. The next bit, we'll use a bit of. Hang on, I've got any more steel bit. Let's go round and paint all of it so that coat's all ready and done. Tim, you're too quiet when you paint. I know. Right. That's all those bits. Anyone else pop in? So you reckon with the flat mat, Stephen? Did I take the door off? No, if you remember this one had a rolling canopy, which we're going to paint green, I think. It's got a rolling canopy on this one. It wasn't a door, it's some weird thing going on. That, Tim, was not silver. Put that on there. That was a bit of wood, Tim, you turned into metal. I'm not that clever. There you go, that's a bit better. Right. So let that silver dry a minute. Silver? Yeah, the metal colour dry a minute, because we're going to move on to the right rusty stuff there. Hello, Gordon. How you doing, buddy? So, but already going from the tacky, plasticky, horrible colour that it starts off with, it's already a fine improvement. So I don't think I will do too much more because, you know, popping them, whoops, together. See, yeah, happy days indeed. And what I will do is obviously these metal bits. Again, I still have no idea how to do the rust. So what I do is pop a little bit of this in the corner there, just a tiny dab of it, not too much. Get on the end of the brush and kind of like make it up as I go along with my finger. So add a bit, use my finger to smear it out a bit. So I know you look at pictures and this, that, and look at other people's, and wow, they do brilliant jobs with rust. Me, I'm just going to slap it on, and I hope it looks all right towards the end. I think the more I learn the painting and things like that, the better they'll turn out. All comes with, what do they call it, practice or whatever. Comes with doing it. But then, to be fair, for an £18 kit, I don't think it was bad. You know, the only thing I don't like, I really do not like how, you know, all these buildings got some cool little effects in the wood grain, you know, this, that, and another. All three of them, until they went and built, for some weird reason, the toilets are in perfect nick. Absolute perfect nick. You know, the woodwork is clean, the roofing's all perfect, the doors are amazing. But these toilets are meant to go in the middle of this rundown, shabby shacks. Yeah, Paul, I've still not figured out how to rust things yet. I'm still going the process of yeah, get in there. Like I mentioned before, I wouldn't even paint on live stream before, because painting is a very big, oh, let's see how it goes sort of thing for me. Because painting, probably, well, as well as the electronics and painting, but like my weakest spot. Hello, Timbersurf. Right, so this is the light rust. Not quite got there yet. Next thing, oh, there's a bit round here as well. And there was none there. These bits are okay. Right, so now I get the darker rust. Once more. On this one, add some bits on like this, and then just do the whole finger smudging painty thing. And it sort of works. Maybe. Darn focusy thing. It sort of does its thing. If you look up really close, it doesn't look fantastic, but from far away, it does the job. Rescuing your mum, did you say, Timbers? Car troubles? Oh. Now there, we've got some weird patch going on here, haven't we? Just there. I don't know what that's meant to be. Might be a bit of cloth or something. Let's just add a different type of colour to it and see what happens. Bit of tone going on. I mean, there's some people out there that do some real amazing rust work. You know, I'm not one of them. A bit of a red. I'm more of a let's slap it on and see what happens. Ah, stair lift operation error. Oh, she wasn't on it, was she? Halfway up or something. We had to do that once for Rosie's mother. Halfway up the stairs, the stair lift decided to go kaput. That was not fun. Right. So there we have it. That's the side. Again, like I said, my rusty areas aren't as great, but when we pop them into the scene, they will blend nicely. What we're going to do is we're going to put in a green tarpaulin or something here. To go with that, I think I want a camo green. So let me have a look. Is it that one? No, that's an olive green. I don't want an olive green. Dark green. Yep, we'll go for that one. That's never been used in its whole life. Nope, it hasn't been used. It's already clogged. Right, let's get that long prickety thing. There's one gone. There it is. Hello, Hardcore. How are you doing? Proud of your Rust. It took 6 coats. Like I said, I'm not. Now, painting is just, yeah. I think it's a whole new level of modelling where. But hey ho, I've got a bit more comfortable with doing it on camera now because, well, I don't care what it turns out as long as it looks good when I've finished. I mean, right. So, bit of a green. Hello, Wicked Insanity. How are you doing? I had no idea. It came on the kit, mate. Rolled up buffalo. So what I want to do is I want to add a bit of this dark brown on it just to give it a little bit of weathered. Can't see. Hold on. Let me. I've had to come away from the camera a minute because this is like 1.5 foot away from my eyes. I had a bit of. And just a small amount of brown around it just to give it a bit of a worn use look sort of thing, maybe. And what should I do for the top? You know what? I've got some white there. I'm just going to use that. Little sticks. Back to the green. There we go. The white kind of stands out a bit, but hey ho. So there you have it, guys. That's my tacky, plasticky, not so great looking shack turned into well, something that I would adequately put on the layout. What I'm going to want to do now is I'm going to paint the roof off. It's kind of like a tin kind of roof. I'm going to do that off camera. So I'm just going to go to town. So like Timber said, 6-10 coats later, you go, yeah, that looks nice. But I'll use the same sort of method I've done already around here. One bit after the other sort of thing. But that has turned out quite nice. Almost. I want a bit more going on at the back here. Seems to be a bit too white going on there, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo, that one there. That's a bit better. Right, so yeah. There we have it. So when I get round to coming up where this one's going to go, I'll be using the same process. Yeah, it's not a toy-looking type of thing anymore. It's that will look nice on my layout. But where we're going to have it is these are going to be that shack that I'm on about for the gold mine area, well, the panning area. So let's see if I can get a bit more. So I'm going to have one like here and the other one down here a little bit, and we're going to make like a decking pontoon or something just to come down here. Going to have one, let's see again, right, I'm going to move the camera, so instead of making you all a bit, oh, what's that? We'll get the, oh, what's that instead? Right, so let's spin this camera off a minute. Right. What's over the back of the computer? Pop it down here. Pull the wire. Nope, not that wire, this wire. Pop them in place. And one sat here, and one down here. Where's that bit of wood gone? There we are, that one there. Back down there for the minute, because that's just holding it. But what we're going to have is now, if we flip the camera back over, this isn't going to work, or is it? Not quite the angle I was thinking of, but here we go. Just down here, we're going to put like a decking pontoony sort of like bit. Oh, there, knock the building over, but it's going to sort of like sit here, a little bit lower down than that one. And then have some steps that go up to the top here, and have this on stilts and a bit of a decking going on there, and it will sit nicely down. Oops, sorry, down underneath there. So hopefully you guys kind of like see the sort of picture I have going on. So yeah, that'll end up working. We'll just put the decking in, some log build, and then end up having a boat sort of like sat down here, ready for the water to go in at some point. Yeah, oh, flying cameras again, as always. Oh, there we go. Right, focus in on this ugly mush. So there we have it, guys. Just a bit of tacky plastic turned into something that actually looks all right, and for the price of it, it's not too bad. Would I go out and buy another one? Probably not, but it was absolutely fun. It really was, and they have looked okay. I'm still not sure what I'm going to convert this one into yet. The big one. Oh, there it is. I will come up with something. It might actually be a station sort of thing going on, with a platform just up there. Maybe a bit of a station, or sort of like a stop where they can store some bits and bob. But yeah, next job is to clear all this off again. You know, over the weeks it piles up. But yeah, clear it off, get them back into their correct place, and yeah, it's all looking good. I've almost finished repairing the shed that's there. When we came across a boo-boo by not making it deep enough. I've got some things from Rusty Rails coming, some shelving, desktops, that sort of stuff coming. Not desktops, but the woodwork, hammers, sort of like job coming on. So yeah, what we got. So I'm just going to have a look for now through the comments. I do apologise for missing a few of them. Right, the Army Painter wash package arrived yesterday. Oh, there's someone asked something there. Mum and Dad of stair lift. Rolled up buffalo hide door. Yeah, that, yeah. Fun scratch build. Oh, let's open that up in a... now, if that's the one I think it is, all out of lollipop sticks and it's a log cabin, I saw that one a while ago and Norman sent me that way and it's a good one. Open link in new window. Oh, nope, it wouldn't let me do anything. Right, save that link. And try through this one. Right. Oh, Jason put, your builds always make me smile. I wonder sometimes where this is going. As many unique methods. But really impressed by the fit. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, but boom, it's worked in the end. I sometimes sit there and go, okay, that's turned out good. The square beside the door, notice board or job rotor. Oh, okay, cool. Need to paint the inside brown. Yes, yeah, I've got to do the inside bits. But I was thinking to spray the inside. Starting to come together. Yes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Company store. Yes, it looks like a company store. I think we could get away with that as a company store. I think we could use it, which makes half a job easier. But yeah, we've got to come up with what do we start scratch building next. Nope, we're going to do the fig tree first. So we'll get the decking done, then we'll build the fig tree, and then we'll get back to scratch building another building here. I was thinking of something on top of my hill the other day. And I came across like these little shacks here that we just built. But more of a mining type of ones, a couple of them across the hill. So I'm thinking of maybe incorporating that. But again, something a bit further down, so we'll see. Track gang office, maintenance office, line shed for tools. Yeah, lots of possibilities. It's definitely going to work. But as always, guys, thank you so much for participating and joining in and coming along. I think we hit about 25, 26 people watching, which is amazing. If you guys are new here, it's what I pretty much do. We slap something together. Yeah, the dock's the last bit, Tim JD. I'm not allowed to start the dock yet. We've got a couple of buildings to build at the back here. I wanted to start the dock because I was quite excited about that, but that's going to have to be the grand finale. So yeah, cheers for dropping in. This is what I do. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, it's all fun. But for now, see you guys Saturday, unless I'm bored. Which at the present moment hasn't been, because we've been out and about. I've been trying to get sunsets. I've been filming this. I've been doing that. I've been a bit of work here. I had some work come through the phone for the end of the middle of next month, so things are starting to pick up, which is cool because my bank can now start to look nicer again. But yeah, shift change coming up soon, so I'll crack off. No problem, Stephen. Have a good one, and guys, take care. So bye everyone, and catch you on